Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Today is 2025, 17th of July. Right, we are back here once again. Thank you so much for coming in. Right, and I hope everybody can hear me over here. Right. So, hi Bradley. Nice to see you. Yes, hi Alan, nice to see you again. Yep, thank you for coming in. Yes, and still checking on the rest. Yes, and let's see. Well, yep. Okay, congratulations. Okay, well, that's nice. Okay, nice, Bradley. Congratulations. Nice, good job. Hi, Alan Woon. Nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. Yes, and I'm wondering if my TikTok anybody can see me in my TikTok. Right. Hopefully. Let me check. Let me see. Okay. And oh, I cannot do that. Is it? I thought I can do that. So apparently I cannot do that. Okay. Never mind. Yep. I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how to use the TikTok live, you see. Okay. Well, let's move in. Okay, okay, right. Thank you so much, guys. Hi, the Legend 69. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. All right, and we are. I guess we have quite a good feedback here. Got all the TP from yesterday. Yeah, that's nice. Very good. And of course, what we are going to achieve is that consistency, correct? Okay. Yep. And still trying to make sure everybody able to get it, so that all of us will still be good. Okay. To actually to get the to get the profit consistently. All right. Okay. So let's see. Okay, let me check on. Yep. Okay, YouTube. Okay, Facebook. Okay. Yeah, TikTok. JY. Hi. Okay. All right. With your hi, I assume it's very okay now. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. All right. Hi. Be happy. Nice to see you again. Yeah. And I'm saying hi to you. Okay. Yes. And where are you from? Be happy. It's a very nice name here, huh? Okay. Hi, good afternoon. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. All right, JY, no problem. Thank you for coming in to test for me. Yes, okay. Well, congratulations for those who have taken the profits. Like yesterday after the live, I think Bradley is one, and I think no, who else? Who is this? Who is this? Hi, Wan Mei. Okay, Caro. Yes, Caro. Yeah, Caro. I'm waiting for him to come in. Okay, yeah, he will be coming in. Yes, and once again, yes, cannot see my face. Okay, let me show up. Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much for coming in. All right, and yes, once again over here. All right, and I'm actually now today on this we are on the 17th of July, correct? All right. So yesterday, let's have a little recap. Okay, quickly have a little recap. Sorry. Okay, we will have a little recap over here, quickly. Okay, for the swing over here, we have been repeating this for many days for the past 2 weeks. and it's actually swing down, and we tested the low and sweep, right? Okay, so after we have taken this, now what we are expecting to see, all right, expecting to see something over here whereby, you know, there may be the support here, which is 133.712, maybe holding quite well. Okay, yesterday has a very good pump up, okay, about 60 pips from here. Am I right? I think so. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh, more than that, 100 pips, 111 pips. Okay, all right. So, well, out of nowhere it pumps up. Is it because of Jerome Powell? Okay, well, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, what is more important over here is that I'm going to read out what I have analyzed just now during the opening of the London market. That's why today I'm a little bit late. Okay, yes, all right. Hi user 4840. All right, blah 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 blah. Ending with 97.1. Huh? Thank you for coming in. Yeah. So yes. Today. Well, today is the 17th. Okay, of July. I actually, I have a habit here. I built this habit for many years that I analyze and I write down. Okay, so it will give me a clear directions of where am I going. Okay, yeah. Then it will be helpful in my trading. All right. So again, for the pound dollar, we were actually talking about the level here 133.500. Okay, and the high is 134.800 over here, which yesterday touches this and then it started to swing off. All right, then let's see how about today. All right, today, well, are we still in the bear? Okay, by looking into the whole chart here, yes, all right, we are still in the bear market. Okay, so we are still in the bear. Well, but the thing is that when we are coming in the bear, we have to take a look. Is there any areas that is being supported? And then we need to take a look, all right, to confirm whether is it good enough. Okay, is it good enough to break the support, or is going to hold as a support to change the directions? Okay, all right. So, Masdi Tuman, how are you? All right, and okay, so over here we have looks like we have covered this area here, and in this case, well, I will need to make a little bit of changes here, and by looking into this whole area, okay, by looking into this whole area here, and I will want to see that some change. Okay, then it should be, okay, it should be something over here that we should be looking out for. All right, okay, so the key levels, all right, key levels over here, I'm going to shift it up because I see that there's a little change here. All right, so it's somewhere over here. It's about 134.100. Okay, so it's about 134.100, so around here, around this area here. All right. Okay, so your chart and my chart may differ a bit on the price, where I see the resistance level here. Okay, so over here is about 134.2, but I'm still looking. But on my personal chart in MT4, I'm actually looking at 134.100, 134.100. Okay, yeah. Hi, Go Ace. So over here, yeah. So 134.100 around this area of resistance. So this is one key levels. If this is going to break above, all right, if this is going to break above, then highly likely we are going to see some pullback, some bullish corrections all the way up, okay, to this level, okay, whereby I can see here. All right, so this is the level. Okay, let me shift this up first. All right, for today, I'm looking more into like say 134.4 to 134.6. All right, so it should be around this area here. Okay, so roughly 134.4, okay, 134.450 to about 134.6. Okay, hi Andrew, nice to see you. Okay, and also hi Walker. Thank you for coming in. All right, so this today, if the pound dollar is going to stay above, all right, stay above the support and break above 134 160, likely to see that we are going to take this 134 650. All right, and I guess it should wait for quite a while. Okay, it should wait for quite a while because tentatively we still waiting for the reaction when it comes to the support. Okay, when it comes to the support. Yeah. All right. So yes, yeah, I will always be here to analyze out pound dollar, the gold, the BTC, XRP, ETH. All right, then to give everybody a directions. Okay, on my personal analysis. Then if then we will trade according to the plan. Okay. So for example, like this, I'm going to plot out the key levels. First of all, for the pound dollar, 134, 160. If the support holds and breaks above, then I'll be looking up to 134 450 to 134 650, around there. All right, okay, so we will just the fraction pip will just put it away. Okay, all right, so next thing, okay, over here, if this is going to break further, okay, let's say if the price is going to hold lower the support, which is about 133, okay. Yeah, your dragon mom, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. All right, so if this is going to break the support, then likely we are going to look at about 133.4 to 133.1. Wow, it's very low, right? Okay, 133.4 to 133.1. Okay, so let me put it as 133.4 first. All right, be conservative. Okay, this is one area. So if we are from the support, if we are going to sell down to 133.4, we should have about 28 pips to go. Okay, yeah. So that is quite a nice one. All right. Hi Nicholas, nice to see you. So over here, 28 pips, but if there's a corrections, the pullback, well, to form a structure of a buying structure, then 134 650 or 134 450. All right, so that will be one area that we are looking out for the pound dollar. So that means to say, I'm going to draw for the buyers. Okay, let's say buyers, if you are hitting on this support which is not breaking, like now we are in the support area, okay, then we are going to see something like this. Okay, it should push above the key levels. If it's a very strong move of the candlestick, it's going to push and break above. All right, there should be some little pullback to form as a support. Then after that, we will see the bounce up to 134.50 to 134.6. Okay, so 134.50 to 134.6. All right. Yeah, candle 16 July 1815 candle. As what? As news candle yesterday, sudden news, it jumped up. Oh, okay, so you are talking about this one, right? Okay. All right, so this one, okay, possible, yes, it can be. All right, it can be. Okay, so but the thing is that if we are looking down into a lower time frame, all right, let me show you. Okay, this bounce, am I right, yesterday has a very big bounce of 110 pips here. Okay, where is the bounce? Started from here. Okay, so the liquidity is here. Actually, it has started to retrace back and to reclaim back. So more or less, yes, likely to still test into this area. Okay, then they will start to form a buying formation for the buyers to continue to buy. All right. Okay. Hi, Dandon. So over here, that's why this is where the support level I'm actually aiming at. Okay, so this is where the if for me I'm going to buy in. All right, I will wait for it to test into this level. So the buyers will actually comes in this way. It will try to goes up and then break the key levels with a strong move. Then after that, all right, we will start to see the support to form up around the key levels. then it will start to move towards the 134,450 to 134,650. So it's around there. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is for the buyers. All right, so let me talk about sellers. If the sellers is going to sell, all right, if the sellers is going to sell, so highly likely what I'm going to talk about the sellers will be waiting for the price. Currently, okay, the price is actually moving at about 133.84 to no, yeah, all right. So it's about here. Okay, so so right now, I would say that for the sellers wise, if we are able to break this support, all right, this support level, okay, so let's say this support level, okay, let me move the chart up. Okay, so this is a support level, so likely what am I going to see is that the chart should go this way. The price movement should break the support, which is the green line here, all right. It should break this support about 133,700, 750, around there. Okay, so from here, if there's a pullback to retest to form another resistance, all right, around 133.7, okay, which is where the support seated at now, okay, then we are going to take 133.400 over here, all right, so roughly here. Okay, so around 28 pips. Earlier on we have talked about it. Okay, so it's about 28 pips there. Okay, so at this point here, if the price is going to bounce upwards, but for the buyers, you have to understand that now we are in the bear market, right? It's just that we have a chance for a buy for the pullback is because we are actually hitting on the support, and this is the very main support over here for this move, for this swing. So at the moment over here, there's a possibility for the pullback. However, where this pullback, we are still in the bear, so it's a little bit tough, correct? It's a little bit tough. So for the buyers, you may want to see it breaks 134.100 to stay above these key levels. Then after that, we'll move upwards. For sellers, we are already below 134.1, where this is the key levels. It actually, you know, it actually divide out into this, whereby one up, one down, okay, okay, one buyers, one sellers area. So we are already still in the selling. However, we are facing with a support here. So make sure it breaks and retests the support area. Then after that, we can go for the selling. All right. Okay, hi Zifric and hi B, thank you for coming in. Yeah, so and also now over here, all right, Wilson, how are you, Wilson? How's your business now? Okay, well, over at this point here, all right, so this one part, that's how I'm talking about the buyers. In order to must break the key levels so that you can take down 134,650, or sellers have to break below the support to go down for 133, okay, 133.4, around there. All right, okay, so this is one. All right, so this is for the pound dollar. All right, so let's move on. Since the pound dollar here we have addressed, then next we are going to move on to the gold trading. All right. As for the gold trading, okay, yesterday, okay, let's take a look at what's happened yesterday. All right. Yesterday for the gold, I guess we are pretty happy with what's happening. All right. Yesterday when we are talking about the gold, all right, around this area here, all right, before I left, before we go offline, yeah, I think pretty good that it actually takes down the price, okay. Where we actually wanted it to be, correct. Let me see, it should be around in M5 is clearer if I can remember, okay, over here. All right, if you remember, be happy. Did you manage to get any profits yesterday, where the price here around here and it's still hovering? We were looking at this price that we wanted to take down 33, 38, okay, around here. Yeah. Oh, you did not. Okay, never mind. Well, you can try again. All right. So it hovered around the area, and then finally it actually came down to take down the price and take the profits. It's about 20 pips. Okay, it's about 20 pips. Well, when I notice it, it's already moving. I see. No worries. Okay, no worries. All right. Hakai, nice to see you here. Okay. Well, I think we still have chance. Okay, every day we have an opportunity to grab some profits. All right. So after that, it has a boom up. Then looks like for the gold, we still have a little bit to go. All right, so we still have a little bit to go. Okay, so let me point out first what is the key levels over here that we should be taking a look. All right, so for the gold, today we are looking at 33.21. Okay, 33.21, which is around here. Okay, 33.21. Okay, so it's supposed to be yesterday low. All right. Okay, yeah, thank you drama yesterday. I didn't get the ticket to watch the drama yesterday. Oh, no worries. Still got a chance. All right, so 33.21. Yeah, should be around here. Let me check. 33.21. Okay, around here. Okay, so this will be the key. Okay, all right. So if this is going to bounce, all right, if this is going to bounce from 33.21, all right, and breaks above a resistance of 33.34, my goodness, this is going to be horrendous. All right, then we will 33.34. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, if this is going to bounce above this resistance over here, all right, then likely we are going to see yesterday highs has been taken 33.72 where we plotted yesterday, correct? And it has been taken. So today likely to see 33.42 here. Okay, all right, 33.42 over here. Yep. So today we have a good chance that it's going to take out this area. All right, and even higher to 33.72, up there, possible. Okay, we will not talk about that price that high first. We will talk about something nearer to us first. Okay, all right, so this is the bullish bounce. Okay, let's say if this is going to bounce above 33, 34, around this area here, all right, then we are going to see a bounce up. All right, so let's say it bounce above this area, okay, and set up a support above this level, then it should be reaching out for 33.42. Okay, 33.42. It should be around this area here. Okay, right. So if we are looking at this level for the buyers, then how about the sellers? Well, for the sellers, we have this move. That means to say there are some liquidity down there. We are quite cautious about the liquidity here. So we have to be sure. That we are actually breaking through, so that we will see the continuation of the bear running through. All right. Today we can look out for price as low as maybe 3,300. Here, 3,300. Let's say here. Okay, why here? Let's take a look at H4. Okay. Well, 3,300 over here. 3,300. 3,300 the price. Okay, I think it's quite obvious. We are trying to fill this up. Okay, so over here in H1, all right, we can see that this level, okay, this level, all right, so this will be the whole level of support here. Not support, of gaps here that we need to fill up. So likely to see something like, let me draw it out for you. If this is for the sellers, all right, sellers, if this is going to break below, okay, as you can see, this whole level of support, correct, and if there's a lower highs into this level here below the key levels, of 33.21, then we will likely to see that we are going down for 3,300. Okay, 3,300. So this will be the move, likely. Okay, the move will be there. Okay, to take out this 3,300. All right. Okay, so far for the past since the live streaming with TikTok over here, we have hit still maintaining 100%. Okay, which is good. All right, which is still good. Okay, but once again, but guys, please do not take it for granted. We still need to be cautious. All right. Yep. Okay. That's then this is really something we just need to be very careful not to take it for granted and just anyhow enter a trade. Okay, please. Okay, so we are not signaler, so just be careful. All right, make sure we also know what to do. Okay, so you have your strategy. All right, make sure you apply them. Okay, all right, so you apply them so that it will be helpful. Okay, in conjunction with my analysis, I think it will be very helpful. All right, so that's one. And for the buyers, all right, for the buyers, then we will need to take a look at this area. For the buyers, we will need to take a look that it's going to break this resistance, this level, okay, which is 33, 34. Same thing, if this is going to break above at the lower time frame, it's set up for a buy signal, then you will have a good chance to achieve this price. Okay, all right, so which is 33.43. all right, so this is for the buyers. Okay, so buyers, take note of the move here, the key levels to get into the buying. Buying is not very favorable for today actually. Okay, because there's a lot of liquidity down here to be taken, so there's still plenty to take. Of course, we still have one up there, but we need something, correct? We need something we need something to support the move in order for it to actually to clear the area. All right. Okay, so at this point here, all right, so at this point here, what we are looking at is that 33.43 here. All right, so this is one of my first target. Of course, the highest one will be 33.72 up here. All right, but I will just take conservatively, just take the nearest one first. Okay, just take the nearest one. Okay, so that will be for the gold. Then let's move on to BTC. All right, so Bitcoin. So current price is running at 118,000. All right. Well, good push to 122 and a good drop back. Okay, it's a nice pullback down to 118,200 as of now. Okay. So it seems like what yesterday all of you was talking about, is it going to form a right head and shoulder, as we can see, okay, a chart pattern over here. All right, hi Trip Dart, I see you again, thank you so much for coming in. So over here looks like the head and shoulder is coming. All right, so this head and shoulder is coming, then we are, our key levels yesterday 116.89, 869 is holding it quite well to push higher, but this push is actually to push it up to form a market structure that ready for selling. Looks like it's ready for selling. All right, so at this point here, so 116.869 is still the key levels. If this is going to rebound, the price is going to rebound back around from these key levels to the support of 116. All right, 0.52. The bounce back, it can even, high Allen Chai, so it can actually move towards it 119,900 once again. Okay, yesterday, although we are talking about this 119,900, it has cleared. It cleared nicely. All right, so if anything above this level, okay, the key level around 117, then if the buying is coming in, then we should still see that it will still continue to test 119 again. All right, 119,900 once again. All right, so that is one. Okay, this is one that is actually going to test into this level. All right, which is possible. all right, or even before, before it actually pulls back down here, it may already started to pull back into this area. But for buyers to buy safely, all right, make sure you have a bounce from 116 or 116052 or 116869, this range, around this range. As for me, I will say that it will be good to stay above the key levels. Okay, it will be good to stay above the key levels. All right. Okay, so that is one for the buyers. Okay, so for the seller, okay, for the seller, if you are going to sell because of the structure head and shoulder over here that surfaced, and if you wanted to sell off your your BTC in CFD, okay, then for short term, I would say, all right, it will be good that if the BTC is actually closing lower over here, okay, lower, all right, then we will see some selling down here. Okay, yeah, then that will be good. Hi Jay, thank you so much for coming in. All right, and Tariyako, thank you for coming in. So over here, sellers, I'm talking about sellers. If I'm in the CFD, allow it to swing down. All right, allow it to swing down, break 116052. All right, then if there's another round of resistance to come in to sell back again, then my target will be looking out for around 115 or even down to 114. Okay, yeah, so of course 115 is a bit too near, right? Okay, 114 is one target here. All right, and there's another target down to 110. Wow, that is really very low. Yeah, around here. Okay, 110 here. So should be no here. Let's okay, 1105. Okay, 1105. So this area is also quite potential. All right, this area is also quite potential for the BTC to reach 110500. Okay, this is for the sellers. As for the buyers, I think more or less we know. Okay, we have limited space up there comparing to the potential drop to 110. All right, then it can be, okay, then but something here is that if you are still praying hard that the BTC should still go above, all right, but then I will say that there may be a good chance for it to pull back. All right, there will be a good chance for it to pull back, because right now, if we are talking about sentiment, let's say let's talk about the sentiment that in this BTC. All right, if you have hit 122, okay, then will you realize your profit? Yeah, most likely you will. Am I right? So that is also one. That is also one of the reasons that people will start to realize their profit, part of it or all of it, whatever, that actually induce the selling, you see. Okay, so that is one point here. All right, so sellers will have more opportunity. Okay, all right, yes, and that is one. Okay, so other than this, all right, then that's for the BTC. We can take a look at the XRP. All right, XRP. Well, for the XRP, I think it's really crazy for the Ripple community, including myself. All right, we have surged up to 318 now. Okay, as of now 318. Well, that is good. We have actually retested this early this morning in the Asia, and it bounced back once again, creating nearer to the high 325 somewhere there, and I'm actually looking for 585. All right, so currently it's still at the high as of this swing from 210. Okay, then after that is now it reaches 318. So well, $3.80. Okay, so well, if this bullish is going to hold against 280, okay, over here, like we were talking about it since 2 days ago, it's still holding it very well. All right, Then the key levels is still there. All right. Slight change from 280 to 286, this level. All right, slight change. Then we are actually moving towards 310 and no, sorry, 318 to 320. This today looking at about 320. No, is it? Yeah, 320. This is a very stretch. When I say 320, it's very stretch. It need a lot of confidence. It need a lot of push, market sentiment to push through. If this is going to push through, we're going to see ATH very soon. Am I right? Okay, all-time high. So once again, if we look at basing on the day chart over here, we can see the resistance. We talked about it yesterday. Yes, it came down to retest this resistance to form as a support. So by looking into the day, all right, we can see that this resistance internal, all right, has broken. We have another level here, liquidity, and probably 329 is possible. 329 is possible, correct? All right. Hi Chen Jun, My Kitchen, Brian, nice to see all of you here. So over here, but today 320 is my high that I'm trying to achieve. Okay, 320. So XRP, so I guess pretty good over here, right? I think it's because of the New York, all right. NYSE has approved the ProShare Ultra XRP ETF. I think this is really something that gives this really a good push. So looking at this, like I said yesterday, all right, we actually have a lot of hi ZM Capitals. Thank you for coming in. It's my honor. So I would say, okay, with all this approval, and XRP seems like it's going to be very potential, right? And I was sharing weeks ago with Hi Manwai. I was sharing in my seminar, okay, offline seminar, okay, on site, last 2 weeks. So we were talking about potential instrument for investing. For example, many centuries ago, right? When people are bringing gold metals into trading platform, there are so many people out there. The public was like, "Are you sure?" There's a lot of doubts. There's a lot of this and that. So basically, that is evolution. So in this era, I've been trading. I'm quite old. I'm with this thing with almost about 30 years. Okay, so can you see within these 30 years anything that's changed? Nothing, right? In this financial world, for example, S&P 500. When you talk about share, everybody's talking about S&P 500, correct? Okay. When we are talking about other instruments, people are talking about Forex trading. Like I'm a Forex trader myself, a full-time Forex trader. And what else? Nothing much. Am I right? Nothing much. Okay. So either you can buy bonds, you can buy treasury bills. There's nothing. But within the stock shares, there's evolution like Tesla. This company, Tesla, right? So Tesla, I would say is an evolution stocks that actually like Nvidia. Okay, also, they are like something like explosive stocks that is going to change something. So something new, crypto. So within the crypto, all of us only know what is called Bitcoin, BTC. Did anybody pay attention to XRP years back? No, not including me. No, correct. Yeah. So within this region of crypto, other than the BTC, all right. Other than the BTC, what is the explosive one? Yeah, XRP may be one. You see, because XRP has shown a lot of enthusiasm into changing the world, the way you transfer the money with working together with Swift and banks. You see, there's so many, correct? Disruptive financial instruments. Hi, Fred. Hi, Chinese person. Thank you for coming in. And you see, so I am looking for all these explosive with evolution. Another share, another stock that I actually looking at is Coinbase. Back then, I think it was only not very long ago. It was only about 140. All right, when I entered into Coinbase, all right, that was about 156. I think so, around there, 156. So today is actually reaching out to 400. So you see, it's explosive. So in this era, no, I'm not going to look for something so stable to the extent that it actually limit my growth. So yes, you can still buy S&P 500. I do have myself, okay, I do have, but you must know what's the purpose of having S&P 500. I'm not looking for from any profits by trading this S&P 500. I'm not going to trade. I just buy as an asset to grow my dividends. You see, yeah. So the next one that the next thing is that if you're looking for profits, then you are not working on a compounding strategy. Compounding strategy, you need time. You need time, you need the sum, correct? So I will make use of some other instruments to build the sum and then to build my dividends in S&P 500. For example, I'm going to build it through Coinbase, Tesla in terms of shares, all right? Then I'm going to build it through Forex trading, which is my daily, okay, my daily routines, my daily job. Then I'm going to pump into for XRP as an assets. Then I'm going to make use of all the profits here to actually go into S&P 500 to build the dividends or any other dividends like REITs, other REITs as well. That's possible, correct? Yeah, buying property nowadays, yes, it's still a very good investment, provided you are not staying there. If you are staying there, there's no income, am I right? So you are actually spending money. So if you rent it out, if you are making use of that property to bring in income, okay, that's called property investment. I think that would be good. But for many out there, maybe not there yet to buy a property, then you can choose to buy a REITs. That also helps. You get what I mean now? So you see, as for XRP, what is the concept here? It's explosive, and it's an evolution. So it matches my appetite and my portfolio, and also my goals. Explosive with evolution. So this is something that I like. Yeah, so this is good. So XRP, I will go in like as it goes up, I will slowly buy in to accumulate as many XRP as possible. Well, potentially the price 585 as I've been place it here, all right, for early March this year. All right, then still waiting for it to hit, and I'm still waiting for it to hit 3 figures, $100. All right, if the price go above $100 or maybe like BTC 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, oh man, okay, yeah, we will be from 100s to 1000s to millionaires. All right, so hopefully one day we'll be billionaires. All right, Matcha Boy, hi, thank you for coming in. All right, so that's one. Okay, so for XRP, I wouldn't suggest really for CFD trading. Okay, however, there are still people who actually still asking, so I will still continue with that. All right, it's good to see some selling so that so that we can accumulate the number of tokens. All right, so I'm waiting for some pullbacks actually. All right, so I'm waiting for some pullback. Yes, I will still buy at a higher price. My average price was still going from 40 cents right now to 70 cents, and 70 cents will slowly go up to 80 cents, 90 cents, $1. Okay, slowly it will, because I will still continue to buy at a higher price, but not at this peak here. All right, so I will be waiting for it to pull back a little bit, to a reasonable price that is going to shoot again, then I will buy in. Okay, so that I'm trying to accumulate as many XRP as possible. Okay, so today highs is 320. Okay, we are very near there, and even higher to break the ATH at 329. Possible, yes, possible, but let's see how it goes first. Right, maybe tonight, later on in the afternoon, New York session. I'm not sure. Okay, but whatever. I would say that if I continue to buy, I will be waiting for the price to pull back to 286, which is my key levels. It's the same. So yesterday it pulls back, correct? So yesterday, the few days back, it pulls back here, 286, 285. Yes, this is a good place to pump in a little bit more. Okay, yeah. So, but if this is to pump in, then you may see short term gain as of now. All right. Okay. Not CDS, CFD, 合约交易. Okay, contract for derivatives. Okay, for a moment my tongue twisted. Okay, so yep, over here. What is CFD? Okay, you know, right? CFD. So basically, you don't really hold the assets physically. But if you're buying through like a long term, okay, like not CFD, okay, then it's there for you. Okay, all right, it's yours. Okay, so let's say if this is going to break below the key levels at 286, below 286, all right, when it actually swing lower, that is going to break 268, okay, which is the low, first target low, and 251, okay, this is the next target low. All right, yeah, this will be one level, that 251.58. Yeah, this will be the level that I will be looking out to buy in some tokens, some XRP. Okay, all right, so this 251.58, 251.58. Okay, drop it now. Okay, jot it down. Okay, so this will be the area. Okay, this will be the area that I will be looking out to actually go for some buying in there. Okay, just like previously we are trying to aim to buy at 190, 150, okay, 160 here, but you know, we missed the boat. Correct, we missed the boat, so we managed to buy at 180. Correct. Okay, so we buy in more tokens at 180. Then after that, it has another swing down to the 210. Do you remember the 210 that day? I was late. I was in the bed, so I missed out 190. So in the end, I only can signal you to buy in at 210 at that day during this bounce. But just nice, we still managed to hop on the last ferry. Okay, okay. At this point, we still managed to hop on this last ferry, huh? Okay, thank you so much. All right. So in this case, this last ferry brings 210 all the way up to almost 320 now. Okay, so it's a good one. Yeah. So we still have chance for higher. But if there's any point that is going to pull back, I'll be looking at 251.58. 251.58. Then this area here, when I say I'm looking at this, that means to say I'm trying to accumulate. So when I want to buy in more XRP, I will have no thoughts about from this price I want to make some profit, because I'm not going to realize the profit. I'm going to hold it for long term, maybe for the next few years, to see if it will hit $100 in price. Okay, but 585, not 558, it's 585 is my first target that within this year it should take out. Okay, it should hit this target during 2025. Okay, we have placed this since March, right? Okay, so about 4 months ago, and now hopefully it will touch us 585. All right. Okay, yes, and hi Cecilia. All right, so this is the price that I'm looking out for. Okay, so let's wait and see, because since today target at 320, we are going to hit this target soon. All right. And next that I'm going to analyze out for all of you is that for ETH. All right. Okay, for ETH, what we are looking out for is ETH today. We are also being you know, it's being influenced and very nice. It has market has actually broken above the 3,300, which is good. Okay, 3,300 is good. Okay, over here. So let me shift a little bit. All right, let's see. We have a greater picture in the day chart. Now, 3,300 for the ETH. Then forming a new high over here at today. The highs will be 3,470. Correct, 3,470. All right, around there. So I think there may be some pullbacks again. All right. So probably, but if there is pullback, I see that there may be some, some chances that we are looking out for some lower price, but still supported. Anyway, it's not going to drop like mad. As I see right now, it's just only a pullback. So assuming right now we are coming to 3468, which is so near over here, correct? Okay, it touches this 3468 as a resistance here to the 3470, correct? Okay, so around here. Yes, as we can see this level here, this level, but we still have level over here, up there, all right, which is about 3763. Okay, 3763 is possible, but may not be today unless it breaks through this 3470. Okay, 3470, which is the high of today. Okay, so if it breaks through this level, which is also the resistance level over here, okay, then highly likely we're going further up to 3763. Okay, yeah, but 3763, is it really that promising as of now? I would say maybe not. Okay, but a pullback is more right now. A pullback is highly, I would say, is more promising. Okay, more promising. Okay, so it's about 31. Let me see. Let me check. Okay, around here. Let me go down to a lower time frame to take a look. Hi Wilson, nice to see you. All right, so 31. Yes, this is the one. Okay, yeah. So it's around 31. Okay, so if let's say this is going to 31, if this is going to pull back to 31, those who are holding on to, those who are into this, you know, ETH, yes, 33,001 will be a good time to buy in again, to accumulate your ETH. Same thing like XRP. All right. Then as for the buy, okay, as for now, if this is going to pull back, okay, if this is going to pull back and ready to put in some funds to buy as well, okay, then probably we are going to look out for, you know, buying like say 33.1 around here, 33. Yeah, about around here. Okay, as you can see the bounce here, correct, which is the previous high. Okay, which is the previous high. Yeah. Yes, so that is the level. All right, so for the highs that today that we are going to see, that probably after it pushes this and it's going to break even higher. Okay, let's say it pulls back here and it's going to push even higher. Right, so let's look at this area first. Let's look at this first. Okay, this area first, which is about 3,005 to 355, around here, 330 or 3, around here. Okay, so it should be around 3,568, around here, this area here, or maybe even slightly higher. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Yes, likely about 3,580. 3,580. Yeah, very likely. Okay, so today ETH, if this is going to break above the 3473, then likely we're going to see 3,580, 3,580. Okay, 3,580. So same thing, if the selling is coming in to break below the key levels here, all right, then we are looking into 3169, okay, or even lower, okay, or even lower to 280, 2008, 2008, about there, 2084, 2840, around here. Okay, it should be around here. All right, it should be around here. Yeah, so if this drop, we should be looking into this level to support it, and this will be the target that they are trying to take it. Okay, so this may be the target that they are trying to take it. So with this area, all right, and kind of it's kind of promising, I would say. Yeah, quite promising, am I right? Okay, so but the thing is that the buying side is more promising than the selling side, than the pullback, huh? Then okay, right now this July it should be, well, it should be quite a good boom for all the crypto. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot of deadlines are coming nearer, coming in, that they must, okay, they must give an answer. Okay, yeah. Yes, be happy. The ETH is potential for keep. Well, you mean for keep means I mean for long term, am I right? Well, ETH, I would say right now, as we can see the table, BTC, ETH, and the next one coming up and coming is XRP. I would say that ETH, they are having their second or third layer for some development. I think it's still good until September, when they have a good answer to everything. I think we should keep. Okay, yes, it's like an asset, just like XRP. You're right. So it's just like assets in with XRP is same as XRP. Okay, so I still see that it's still good. Yeah. As for like BTC, Bitcoin, ETC, ETH, XRP, okay, I will see these three as an assets. Okay, as an asset. So you see, we have Michael Saylor, who are so supportive about with this BTC. All right. Then we have a lot of we have a lot of banks and like Swift, all these supporting the XRP with the Ripple network. Okay, ETH is one where in the crypto world most of us need it. You see, so they have their own potential to be shine. They have their own circles to grow. So I still see that it's a good thing to keep it. Okay, as an asset, as an asset, I will still see it's a good thing to keep. Yeah. Right. So by looking through all this, okay, by looking through all this with the analysis here, okay, we know what are the price to keep notice, keep a lookout. If the price is going to swing down to 284.3, okay, this may be the good price to buy in, to accumulate as well. All right, and 3169 is also one. All right, but this may be the start of the selling when it comes to this price to break below. Let's say if this breaks below, all right, I will say that you can see a good move down to 280, 284, 3, 280, 2,836, around there. Okay, it should be around there. So these are the areas that is good for us to take note when it starts selling off. Don't get so excited about it. You know, people in the market, people get excited and happy when the price move up, right? I am also, okay. However, I will be extremely more, and I will be happier. I will be happier if the price sink. Okay, so that I can accumulate more. You know, I can accumulate more XRP, ETH. I can accumulate more tokens to patch up for those during those donkey years like 2013, 2014 years that I missed out. From like Bitcoin was only $100, $200. Okay. So yeah, yes, 2008 is a price for 2008, around 2008. Yeah, this will be the price to take the boat. Yeah. I would say that if you're going to enter here, all right, don't expect to bounce upwards and collect profit. What I'm trying to tell you is that this is the price. It's good to buy in, to keep it. You get what I mean? As a long term investment. Yeah. Yes, ETH looks like a sudden boomer. That for ETH, I would say that it's not sudden because they have been working very hard for their new layers of for their new layers in the blockchain. So I think it's pretty worth the move from here. Okay, I would say that it's pretty worth the move, and they deserve it. Okay, they deserve this move. Then your sound like getting fluid, huh? Really? Is it? Alright, so let me know, huh, if you cannot hear me clearly. Alright, another thing is that over here, okay, when what we are trying to achieve is to accumulate as many as possible. For example, huh, let's say XRP, when it was like only 20 cents, did anybody buy in? Nobody. 40 cents, still nobody. Not many people, am I right? Not many people buy in our community, right? So in this case, you see, we invest, we must know what to invest. So I'm actually looking for evolution, correct, and explosive. So I'm actually looking at this. So right now, whatever price that I'm pointing in, like ETH, like XRP, okay, I'm actually trying to point out the price for me to buy in, to accumulate as many as possible. So don't expect to have I buy in now and it booms up. Okay, I make money. For example, it came down here 1,500. There's a lot of people in Asia, one of the biggest country, was saying that I'm gonna give up. I was like, if you give up, please transfer it to me. I will buy it from you. Okay. So if you are waiting for a good price to come in, and you want to buy in and to see immediate returns, profits, and you're going to sell it away, then I would suggest you don't buy. Okay, because there is still good chance that it may still go further down, and when it still go further down, we are going to apply the DCA to average down the price, so that we will bring this price lower and lower and lower. Correct, our average price. So once it boom up, we'll get it covered. The point here is not for immediate short-term profits. It's for long-term. That's for me. Okay, that's for me, huh? All right. Okay, so I am actually looking for a long-term. So I'm looking for long-term investment in this. Like ETH, I would say, just like BTC last year when it was about like 40 over 1,000, correct? We are already no, not 40 over 1,000. Like Caro and me we were all waiting for 16,000, 8,000. Am I right? hopefully it deep down to 8,000, but unfortunately it did not. So 16,000, 15,000 at that point of time, we were all discussing and projecting 100K by reading out all the street talks, all the articles. Okay, we are projecting 100,000. So when it reaches about 28 to 30,000, we are still looking at 100,000. When it hits onto 44,000 to 50,000, we are looking at 120,000. So today for ETH, all right, for ETH, as it's going on and it's actually dipping down because of the layering improvement, the developing, okay, actually 4,002 is possible. Looking at 4,002 is possible. Just like XRP, I'm looking at 585 is possible. It's still possible. So of course this is now, all right, okay. Yes, XRP 320. Oh yeah, congratulations, man. Well done. All right, so it's breaking through our high today, my targets here. Okay, so it's taken out today. Yes, so we are ready to rocket up for another ATH probably. Okay, well, so these are some of the sharing personally. Okay, when I do my personal investment, so I can share with all of you, right? So because anyway you are not going to earn my money. You're not going to make anything out of me. All right, same here, I'm not going to make anything out from you, right? Okay, so whatever it is, so it should be still going through. Okay, pushing out further. If you have ETH on hand right now, be happy. All right, be happy. You should be happy. Okay, you should be happy. Yeah, then hold it first and try not to release it. Okay, why are you not happy? Tell me. I will be there for you. To make you happy, huh? All right. Okay, just because you missed the boat, no worries. Okay, you will be happy in the near future, huh? All right. Okay. It's okay. You missed the boat, but you will not miss the cruise. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's don't worry, there's always opportunity. Just be patient and wait for the right time. Okay? Just be patient and wait for the right time. Yeah. Okay, so do you have any ETH with you on hand right now? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure if do you have. All right, if you have, okay. Hi Cecil. How are you, Cecil? All right, and Liang. All right, so over here, if you have some ETH, I'm not sure what's the price that you're having. Okay, yeah. So hopefully to see that if your price is lower, then I think that should be good. Hopefully, the boat will always what? The boat will always come. Yeah, 机会只给准备好的人。Yeah, 机会只给准备好的人。Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so just wait for it to reach 284.3, then that maybe is a good chance to get in again. Okay, yeah, all right. Just like my guys here, we were talking about the dips, right? All right, we're talking about the dips. I'm waiting for 790. If 8 plus it hits 790 and it breaks now into 697. Okay, for dips, I am waiting to get some dividends because it pays out the dividends monthly. Okay, so it's very interesting. Yeah, we'll get ready. Yes, please get ready, huh? All right. Well, that's one. Okay, I'm very happy to be here to share with all of you. We can always chat out over here. All right. What's your thoughts? Anything that you want to share? I'll be more than happy to listen out, and we can share our views and get rich together. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. 没有人会嫌钱多，对不对？ Okay. Nobody will mind another dollar more, right? Okay. So, yep. Let's. I have a question here, huh? Let me check. Is this let me see. Right. Okay, now now over here, the questions here is that okay, we want to talk about the XRP. Can you just highlight a little bit how the XRP is like for just now what you were talking about? As the price went down, how does it goes? Oh, okay. We have 321 breaking out, which is good. The higher it goes, the happier you will be. Am I right? There will be another emotions that you are coming in if the price hits $5. One, you'll be thinking, what the freak? I did not buy. Right. So I see other people become millionaire and I can only breathe the air. Correct. And next, you will be thinking, I bought in so little, I should have bought more. Well, it's always the case, but it's okay. All right. Yeah. Just now when chit chat with my friends was asking me why keep the XRP, not to sell it when the price up it to make gain wealth. Okay. Yes. It's true. Right. Even lately, I also have people asking me, people who are not an investor, they ask me, hey Eric, your XRP last 2 years you were asking me to buy when you bought in at 40 cents, and today I also bought in some. Like last year you were asking me to buy some, and I bought in about 110 150, you know. And guess what, I wanted to release because it makes about 100%. Okay, so I was thinking, yeah, but once you release it, what's the next price that you're going to buy in? If it still continue to shoot up, you're going to buy at a higher price. Am I right? You see this XRP, as the price goes up, you have a bunch of XRP right at the bottom of this price here. Let's say 210. Okay, so whatever price that is going to shoot higher, let's say now 322. Oh my god, 322, man. Okay, it's good. You are going to sell it off because you make a fall. Let's say, okay, happily sell it off by making maybe 10,000, 100,000, and that's it. In the next round, if it goes by $10, $20, $1,000, you will see a pain for yourself whereby, what the hell? Why did I sell it so early? Trust me, you will. Am I right? There's a lot of traders, there's a lot of investors always have this kind of feel. Am I right to say that? Hi, Xiao An, 你好. Is this Xiao An my Xiao An? Okay, anyway. Alright. If I have my bunch of XRP at 40 cents, and then I continue to when I see the potential, I heavily bet on it and bring the price, my average price, up to 70 cents. And today is $3.20. You see, if I'm going to buy in again at 286 or 268 or even at 251, my average price will still goes up. Am I right? But my average price, no matter how much I'm going to buy in, the price is going to go up basing from 150. Let's say, oh no, sorry, my price now is 70. So if I buy in the amount in, the price will goes up from 70 cents, maybe go to 110, 120, but my average price is still lower than the market price because I set up the base down there. If you sell away right now what you have and you're going to buy something new, your price will be up there. You get what I mean? So how are you going to accumulate wealth? How are you going to accumulate wealth whereby each time when you make some profit, you withdraw, you become zero? no base at all. Then each time as it goes higher, you buy higher. As it goes higher, you buy higher. Actually, it doesn't work that way. If you are going to accumulate, if you have plans for long term to accumulate the wealth, it don't work that way. Of course, like Robert Kiyosaki was saying, any investment, if you don't cash out as a cash to buy something for yourself, it's always paper money. It's not investment. It's not investment returns. Correct? Yeah. If they want the wealth right now, okay, perhaps they can withdraw a little bit to enjoy the fruits, but not for everything. So these people, this group of investors, they only see short term. Well, nothing wrong with that, but it's very short term. Correct? But in terms of, for me, long term, as it accumulate, then it will compound. You get what I mean? When it started to compound, then it go crazy. You get what I mean? Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki said buy Bitcoin at 25K 2 years ago. Exactly. Yeah. So he bought it. Did he release? I don't think so. Just like Michael Saylor. Right. Just like Michael Saylor. Did he release? No. He keep buying. Even at the average price of 68,000, 67,000, he's still buying. Right. Okay. So these people are accumulating. You get what I mean? Yeah. Well, 340, right? The highs are about 340. We are coming to 326. If this is going to be ATH, I guess it's going to see a rocket up. Well, you see, you get what I mean? Wow, fantastic, am I right? Hey, yes. Yeah. So, if we are actually investing, we need to plan. Right. Lately, I have a friend, a common friend was asking me, I don't know about all this, so I just place a big pie of my income, my salary into insurance, savings. Yes, can, because you know nothing about it. But you must remember, insurance elements, forever it will be just protection. You should have, but not for wealth accumulation. Personally, I think so. That okay. No, I don't invest in Solana and these ADA. No, I don't invest in them. They looks good as well. Okay, but no, I did not. Yeah, it actually still looks good. But if you, the price is good. The price, in terms of the price, the movement looks good, right? However, what is their future plans that they projects and they are working on to have a long term, for long term growth? That's what I want to see. Just like you are buying a share. Okay, so but for SRP, I see their long-term growth, so it's very different. It's very different. Yeah, so that's one thing. Why am I heavily invest into XRP but not Solana ADA? All right, so yeah, so this is the reason. Why am I not into Bitcoin as well? Yes, I do have. Okay, I do have my Bitcoin. Okay, I have. Yeah, I have my Bitcoin, but not as heavy as my XRP, and I have partial withdraw my Bitcoin. Okay, I partial withdraw my Bitcoin at about 10. That was 103. I think something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. High season. 你的小红书 OK 吗？好，一定很棒吧？ Okay. Alright, so hi Cecily. Okay, then right now waiting for it to clear 340. Probably. Alright. Okay, so over here in the XRP, okay, let's talk about a little bit. Just now there's a question, right, for one of the viewers. When the price actually, I know when during the period where we have a president elections, after that it was like crazily boom up. Then especially the day when we see you know White House, we have events, okay, yeah, everything boom. Then after that, crash, correct? When it crash, I know there's a lot of investors was panicking, and they started to sell. That induced more selling. Am I right? Yeah, I think it's common. It's really common over here, whereby the inducement of the selling is actually comes in, and more sellers are going to sell, and they're realizing their profits. But at a point, I I was quite contemplating of selling as well. All right, then I told myself, yes, I'm going to sell. All right, I'm going to sell. I'm going to lock in some profits. Okay, so I actually, all right, ask myself again. Let's say Warren Buffett have said something. If the market is in fear, people are selling, I should be buying. If everybody's in the heat of buying, I should be selling. Am I right? Well, that applies into shares, whereby you realize some profit and get the profit ready for a lower price to use the profit to pump in at the lower price again, so that you get a lower price, you get a cheaper stuff, right? And you can accumulate more tokens. Well, that works perfectly. Okay, that works perfectly. So as it goes down, don't get panic. All right, don't get panic. So as it goes down, get ready of funds. Let's say you have maybe 100,000. All right, 你有一个10万哈，你有一个10万块 100,000 for example. So you get ready 100,000 to show hand into a price? No, don't do that. Get the first 20%. All right, that's 20,000. Then get a price first. If that from the price, let's say 320, okay, let's say now you lock in the price at 320 with 20,000. If the price go further down to another level, all right, let's say it goes down to our level here, 251, all right, okay, then I will use the balance of the 80,000 to go in another 10,000. I will have 8 times to buy in. So I will go in by 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 8 times. For each time where it really swing back to my targeted price, then I will go in for another 10,000, right, to buy in, so that I can accumulate. I just want to take the chance to buy in at a lower price for more XRP. Okay, so let's say if it goes down again, I'll use another 10,000 to buy in again. As it goes down to any level that I plotted out, I will buy and buy and buy and buy and buy. Alright. Okay. So I will try to accumulate. I'll try to accumulate as much as possible. I'll try to accumulate as many tokens as possible. Not talking about, okay, I'm going to pump in this 10,000 and I hope to see a explosive buy up. Boom. Then I want to make profit and I'm going to withdraw. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay? No, I'm not going to sell my XRP for now. Okay, 不要引诱我。Okay. Can you imagine? Honestly, with this, I am actually quite amazed with the move of the BTC and XRP, because with this move, it rewarded me my 10 years of hard work within months. I was like, what the hell? Okay, happy man, happier man. Okay. All right. So anyway, Okay, humble brag. Okay, so anyway, okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you is that, explosive evolution. This is why I want to go in. This is why I'm actually looking at the explosive evolution. So in terms of the shares wise, Tesla, Nvidia, Coinbase, all right, they are explosive evolution stocks. Yeah. Then for crypto wise, yeah, BTC, Bitcoin is already there. I need, it's already there. I want something explosive. Yeah. So maybe you can buy a lot of meme coins, which is now 0.00001 something. But what is the future? What is the future? Do you have a future for that? You cannot see the future for that. You just try to buy something at a very, very low price. It doesn't work that way. Okay, it doesn't work that way. All right. So it's good to it will be still good to see that, yeah. Okay. Labubu coin. Okay, please. Okay, please look at their potential in future. All right. Then is there any chance that they are going to explode, and they are going to be a change? There's something like, they are going to be, evolution evolution instruments. That is what I'm looking out for. All right. My goodness, GRT. Well, for GRT, I would say that they are already there. Okay. Then, just like, Twitter, X, they are going to have theirs as well. But is this their main? Is this their main core? I don't see that is a main core. But however, they just want to lock. They are actually, maybe they are one step behind what the crypto is moving. Yeah, so they may be climbing. Yes, they may be climbing. Maybe one day you can use all these coins to redeem or to buy something from them, their products or whatever. All right. But then the thing is that, will theirs be the explosive one? May not be, correct? So I just want something explosive. I want something evolution. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah. Okay. So that's why as of now, if you are looking into those coins available in the crypto world, there are so many. All right. Buy something that you can see the future with a criteria of explosive and evolutions. Okay, these are personal. Okay, my personal opinion, where I decided to take this sum from my pocket to dump into XRP. Yes, I did a lot of research. I make sure I see explosive evolutions future. Then I really go into it. Yeah, so this is one of them. Okay. Yeah. All right. And well, I will still be trading on my Forex, my currency trading. That is my main source of income. That's my main source of income. So I'll still be trading it, and to get my money in, then diverse it out, for assets. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yes, I don't. Okay. See, you don't ask me a question like, I get rich by trading Forex. You can get rich by trading anything. Okay. What is the definition of rich? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not as rich as Warren Buffett. Okay. Okay. Yes. Well, I'm sure you are richer than me. Okay, you guys must be richer than me. I know that. Okay. That's something that I can be sure of. Right. Okay, so if once again, all right, so if we are looking out for ATH that is going to boom, all right, in XRP, if we are actually looking into, if you have a comparison between the Bitcoin and the XRP in terms of the movement ratio, all right, you can see XRP is stronger than Bitcoin. Okay. Or probably XRP is reacting slower than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is quite instant by the market sentiment. So it can, it swing up to the high, creating the ATH, and then it start to swing down, correct? Maybe XRP is coming to the same thing, then it swing down. It may follow suit, but later on. May not be as fast. You get what I mean? Alright, so that's what I meant, huh? Okay, so, well, congratulations for those who are actually holding their XRP, and for months back, right, there are some new members, community members actually comes in, join in, and telling us that they bought at a very high price, at maybe 310 or 298. Okay, but we managed to read the chart and slowly bring down the price, bring down your average price down from 298, 310, 312, whatever. We managed to bring it down to 220, 210. Okay, I think that is a very fabulous move. Okay, so right now, as you can see, you have been accumulating the number of XRP. At the same time, you are also bringing down your average price, and now with this move, congratulations. All right, I better share the joy while it's still moving to the north, to the sky, to the moon. All right. Okay, yeah, so when it comes down, then we will act accordingly like previously. Okay, so no fear. All right, no fear at all. Okay, so that's the main key. Hi Daryl, nice to see you here. All right, so right now, as we can see, XRP is hitting our targets here, 3.2, and reaching out to 329 as this level of a resistance that may give some rejections. All right, however, we still need to wait for the New York session later on in the afternoon to see if things are still pushing higher to break it, then something to pull back again, then probably we are going to shoot even higher. All right, so the higher, right, 355, well, this 355 is not really a target yet. Okay, I would say that it's not. Okay, let me remove this. All right, 329. Okay, about 329, right? So you're still there. Okay, so let's see. But once it hits ATH, like I always tell you, okay, if it hits the ATH above, then I cannot analyze anymore. All right, because there's nothing for me to reference back. Okay, so I need more fundamental to analyze this move. But currently, yes, we are still able to do so. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's right. All right, so yep. Wow, that's pretty fast today. We have a live streaming of about 1.5 hours already. Yes, so do follow me, okay, so that you can get a notification whenever I go live tomorrow again around London hours. Okay, yeah. Then I will try to come in as every day. All right, yeah, because I also need to do my analysis, right? Okay, yeah. So guys who are on my YouTube, do remember to subscribe and smash the like button to reward my effort. Okay. And people who are on the TikTok, well, do remember to give me a like as well. All right, I don't know how TikTok work. Okay, but if you find that it's useful, you wanted to give me some encouragement, yes, do whatever you deem is right. All right, so this will be a very good support over here for me. Right, so come back again. Well, we'll come back again. Well, thank you so much for today. Alright, so guys, wish you good luck with bountiful profits later on. Yep, and see you tomorrow again. Okay? Alright, so this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again, guys. Good luck.